which is an aquifer that supplies drinking water to 60,000 people. And I think what people need to understand is that in Massachusetts, they developed regulations to protect the public drinking water supply. And these regulations ban landfills from being sited in a Zone 2, and they ban landfills from being sited over productive aquifers, which the Barnes Aquifer is. And the point of all that is because the state has given landfills the highest contaminant risk rating to the water supply. So therefore, no landfill can be built over a Zone 2 or over an aquifer. Those are the regulations.
Well, why do you think the state approved the contaminant transport model that the city of Northampton submitted to them?
Well, I think there are problems with the contaminant transport model. Let me just say that as an aside, and then I'll tell you why the state gave the waiver when Northampton asked for it. Initially, I'll just say about the contaminant transport model. The Barnes Aquifer Protection and Advisory Committee has written about that model. Clean Water Action, which is a national organization devoted to protecting public drinking water, has written about that model.
That particular contaminant.
That particular model.
Right.
They feel that there isn't enough actual field data, that's a theoretical model, and that the model is incorrect. And in addition, the East Hampton City Councilors just wrote a letter to the Mass DEP saying that the model doesn't take into account the 2 unlined landfills in East Hampton. You see, you're supposed to look at the cumulative effect on the Zone 2, not just looking at the one landfill in Northampton, but all of the potential contaminant sources around it.
Right, so your argument is that the city of Northampton's contaminant transport model, which was used to gain support for the waiver at the state level, is flawed because it assumes that the Barnes Aquifer is not impacted by any existing landfills in the area outside of the city landfill that's being posed for expansion.
Yes, that's one reason. And the other important thing is they are assuming that double liners will never leak. And that is part of their proposal, that they will use a double liner with a leak detection system in the new expansion of the landfill. But the problem is, again, that is not the complete story. Double liners have been in use and have already been shown to leak in the United States. Sometimes this occurs as a manufacturing defect because these liners have welded seams. Sometimes it's occurring because when you put the garbage on top, the pressure of the garbage can pierce the liner. But also the liner is made of plastic, and that has a finite lifespan.